Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's your boy Klaus, and today's story is going to absolutely blow your mind. Now, we've seen some pretty wild crypto headlines lately. Rug pulls, exchange shutdowns, and influencers launching coins that crash faster than my hopes during tax season. But this one, oh man, this one takes the cake. Disclaimer: this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research before making investment decisions. Crypto markets are volatile, and you should only invest what you can afford to lose. Bitcoin dominance is one of the best indicators to gauge where we are in the broader cycle. So let's do a quick update on that while we're here. Bitcoin right now is sitting at $106,685, Ethereum at $3,867, BNB just under $100, and our friend XRP holding at $0.35. Meanwhile, I've got some juicy news for XLM fans coming up in a bit, and oh man, that one's going to make some noise in the market. Now, as for altcoin season, yeah, maybe not today. The altcoin season index is sitting at 23 out of 100, and that's basically screaming, stay cautious, fam. Because that means dominance is still leaning heavily toward Bitcoin. Bitcoin's in orange, Ethereum's in blue, and the rest of the alts are in gray. Since January 2022, Bitcoin's dominance has been climbing strong, but since June, it's been dipping, showing some rotation into altcoins. Now let's get into the main story, the one that's going to blow your mind. Ready for this? MIT grads allegedly Googled money laundering before pulling off a $25 million crypto heist. Yeah, you heard that right. Let that sentence sink in. For those of you who don't know, MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, is basically the place where the smartest of the smart go. It's where rocket scientists, investors, and tech geniuses are born. So you'd think anyone with an MIT diploma would know at least the basics of covering their digital tracks, right? Wrong. These guys managed to pull off a $25 million crypto heist in just 12 seconds, and yet, somehow, they thought it was a good idea to Google how to wash crypto from their personal laptops. You can't make this up. According to reports, they also searched top crypto lawyers, fraudulent Ethereum address database, and even money laundering statute of limitations. I mean, seriously? That's like robbing a bank and then posting the entire plan on your Instagram story. But let's not dwell too long on that. Because the big story today, the one that really matters, is WisdomTree's XLM news. Has just launched Europe's first physically backed stellar Lumens ETP, ticker symbol XLM. It's officially live on the SIX Swiss exchange as of October 14th, 2025. Now let's unpack why that's such a big deal. Most crypto ETFs or ETPs are synthetic, meaning they don't actually hold the underlying crypto. They just track its price using futures or derivatives. But a physically backed structure, that means the ETP actually holds real XLM in reserve. It's like owning a gold ETF that actually stores physical gold. That gives investors real exposure to the asset, reduces tracking errors, and builds trust, especially among institutions that want transparency and regulatory clarity. Has priced this ETP with a 0.5% management fee, which is actually very competitive. Institutional investors love that. It's a simple, cost-effective way to gain exposure to XLM in regulated European markets. So yeah, this is a W for Stellar. No doubt about it. Fair question. Historically, physically backed crypto products haven't always pumped prices overnight. For instance, when Brazil launched an XRP-backed ETP, there wasn't any immediate price action, but it did build credibility, and that matters long-term. It's the same story here. This European listing is another foundational brick in Stellar's institutional adoption roadmap. Right now, XLM's volume is sitting around 161 million, with a market cap of $10.1 billion. It's the weekend, so trading's quiet. It's normal for Saturdays. The next big market mover is the upcoming government vote, scheduled for Monday or Tuesday, which could finally end the U.S. shutdown and get regulatory pipelines, like ETF approvals, moving again. Speaking of security and regulation, let's talk XRP and the Ether hiding attack. This one's important because it shows just how advanced cyber threats in crypto have become. North Korean threat actors are now using blockchain-based malware delivery called Ether hiding. Essentially, they embed malicious code into smart contracts, which makes the malware nearly impossible to remove or track. This particular campaign has been targeting XRP holders and other major cryptos. And get this, some fake crypto job recruiters have been tricking people into installing these infected programs during fake interviews. Brutal. Now let's be real. No system is 100% hack-proof. There will always be scams and exploits, but the stronger the custody and compliance frameworks get, the less people will fear entering the space. And that's what drives long-term growth. The more secure crypto feels, the more money comes in. As of now, XRP is still trading around 0.235s, with volume down 60% to $3.5 billion, typical weekend slowdown. What's interesting, though, is that the SEC situation is causing yet another delay in ETF approvals. Because of the government shutdown, the SEC is only operating with about 10% of its staff. That means everything from ETF reviews to enforcement actions is on pause. And that's a problem, because between October 18th and 25th, we were supposed to get a big batch of ETF decisions. Now, they're delayed indefinitely. And that circles back to what Jason said earlier. The government gridlock is hurting regular people. Not the politicians, not the billionaires. Regular people waiting for clarity, innovation, and progress. It's frustrating. Honestly, the message is simple. Vote them out. Every single one of them. Stop rewarding incompetence. Let's get people in office who actually do something. First, the MIT story is a reminder that book smarts and common sense are two very different skill sets. You can have 160 IQ and still do something dumb enough to land yourself in jail because you Googled how to launder money. Second, the crypto market is maturing. We're seeing more institutional grade-backed XLM ETP. That's a massive step toward legitimacy. And third, security matters. Ripple's custody focus is proof that the future of crypto isn't just about price. It's about protection, trust, and real-world utility. As for the altcoins, most of them are in holding patterns until the global macro situation, tariffs, government funding, inflation numbers, clears up. Once that happens, we'll likely see renewed inflows. But for now, patience is key. And hey, while we're talking patience, if you're in the market, don't panic sell. Take this downtime to research projects, check roadmaps, and understand utility. This is where conviction builds, not when prices are mooning, but when everyone else is asleep at the wheel. As for me, I'm still down here in Guatemala City, rocking my Puyo bus shirt. The sun's starting to set, the glare's hitting the camera lens just right, and the local markets are buzzing outside. Life's good. And honestly, even with all the chaos in the markets, I'm still bullish long term. Not just on crypto, but on the people who actually care enough to learn, question, and keep showing up. So, whether you're watching from the US, Poland, or anywhere else around the world, remember, the space is growing, evolving, and yes, occasionally hilarious. From MIT grads gone rogue to YouTubers turning into banks, the circus never stops. But through it all, the fundamentals remain. Blockchain isn't going anywhere. It's just getting started. If you enjoyed this one, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a laugh today.